If you guys don't know, today was the day that young Dolph shooter was the verdict was coming out on him, and Ralo and young Dolph's fiance responds to the verdict. But let's check out the verdict first.
Mr. Johnson, the jury having found you guilty of conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a firearm. As the 13th juror, I affirm this verdict. As to the first degree murder, I sentence you to life in prison.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. And we, the jury, find the defendant guilty of convicted felon in possession of a firearm as charged in count 3 of the indictment.
Thank you. Juror number 1, is that your verdict? Juror number 34, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 35, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 17, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 27, is that your verdict?
It is, Your Honor.
Juror number 33, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 25, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 44, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 23, is that your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 28, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for your time and attention to this matter this week. Our system of self-government would not work without your service and sacrifice that you've made. Thanks again for your time and attention. You are excused.
Jurors excused. Uno, dos.
The jury having found you guilty of conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a firearm. As the 13th juror, I affirm this verdict. As to the first degree murder, I sentence you to life in prison. I will set punishment as to the conspiracy and the convicted felon in possession of a firearm after a sentence. The jury having found you guilty.
So here's actual footage of right before young Dolph got shot. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but you could just take a look at this real quick.
You can stop it here. This is
So there was a lot of mixed feelings, especially from people that knew young Dolph. First of all, his fiance posted something on Instagram today, and she basically said, "Today's verdict brings relief and restores my confidence in the justice system. On behalf of my children, family, and myself, I would like to thank law enforcement, the prosecution, and everyone involved in their diligent work in presenting the facts that led to this conviction. We are also grateful to the public for standing with us and advocating for accountability throughout this process. The past 3 years, marked by the loss of Adolph and events leading to the trial, have been incredibly frustrating. My faith has been tested, but Adolph's tragic execution has only strengthened my resolve to fight for justice, not only for him, but for all Black men. This is just the beginning of our journey towards achieving full justice for Adolph, and we will personally support the unfolding of that process. Respectfully, Mia J." So yeah, man, that's sad. Like, and she got to relive all of this, and they got a kid. They got 2 kids. Like, man, 4 kids. That's just crazy. So Ralo had to say something. So Ralo reacts to Straight Job being sentenced to life in prison for murder, and he basically said, "I wanted him free." Now, he said that because most of the time when people get free, then the streets can, get their give back. So he's not saying it like, "Oh, I wanted him to," because look, he got the heart, the broken heart, and he got the plate, and he's salivating. He's gonna be food. He gonna eat him alive. Basically, that's what he's saying. So it's ironic that all this has transpired, but take a look. He responded from jail, straight drop, after the sentences. Basically, he said these taking criminal responsibility. I'm taking street responsibility. Regardless, I'm forever the biggest. They can throw away the keys before I ever eat the cheese. So basically, he's saying he's not going to take the stand. So basically, he's saying he's not going to take the stand, and he not going. He says he's not going to be a rat. And he's just saying everybody else was a rat. He wasn't. He kept it solid, but ain't nothing to tell him on. Like, bro, what you gonna do? Tell on yourself? No, you're not doing that. So we already know what's up with that. But it's just sad that all of this had transpired, and 3 years later, we're reliving all these moments. And honestly, this should be warning for anybody who's part of the streets and want to just continue to live and act like him. It's going to be in for a rude awakening. But Ralo right here, he said that life sentence saved your life, my boy. Because basically, Ralo wanted to, put the hands on him or make him disappear in some way. I'm gonna leave you with this final video. It was the evidence, and it's sad, but young Dolph was shot 20 times, and they got pictures of like, man, just check this out. It's crazy.
Any ballistics that we recovered from the body, and these are multiple bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw.
Okay. And did you conduct a toxicology test for this victim?
I did.
And what were the results of that test?
It was the active ingredient of marijuana was detected.
Okay. So as to the total entry wounds to this victim, how many were there?
20.
In exhibit 24, looks like this is an undershirt. And the same thing as the last shirt. Do those white squares indicate holes within that garment?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an unfortunate day, man. Let's keep it positive. Dolph got justice. Let us know what you think in the description. Holla at us.
Yo, it's your big homie Kodak allurbancentral, and I got the guy. It's Dolph in the building. What's up, Dolph?
What's happening?
So look, you and Glock just came back from doing a show in Memphis, right? And for the Memphis Tigers, they having some event for their basketball team.
Right.
So give me your predictions for the Memphis Tigers this basketball season.
We figure ready to win the championship. First, let me break it down.
Break it down, because I need it.
It's going to get broke down to 8, then it's going to get broke down to the Final Four, then it's going to get broke down to the championship, and we're going to be holding the trophies up. Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
But also, and a few years ago, you said you was putting your money on the Falcons, right? And the Falcons just got the Titans took my heart.
One thing about it, as long as I'm living, I'm going to keep hustling, keep getting it, so I'm going to keep on betting. You know what I mean?
But
like
is
Memphis,
your money on the Titans this year, though?
On the Titans?
Yes.
No, my money not on the Titans.
You don't trust Mariota?
No, my money not on the Titans.
Okay. Look,
University of Memphis basketball, I got the bag.
last question. So I know it's a lot of snitching going on in hip hop right now, and if somebody that was doing all that telling wants to do a song with Young Dolph, could he do it, or would the price just be super high?
I don't even think they wouldn't even. They'll know. It wouldn't even come my direction because they'll know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's a lot of the game watered down, but everybody knows what's up with Dolph. It's like
Dolph too solid. Appreciate it, Dolph.